on Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Martin Perez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 3. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So up next, Alec Burleson kicks and fires. Next offering is outside. Nobody out, runner at first. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And it's even up. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, no outs. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And he deals. Got it! And that is a big first out. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 2 on, 1 out. Hit on the ground might be 2. Over to Cruz. There's 1. And that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh. And today's starting pitcher, Matthew Liberatore. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, He gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And now the lefty. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ryan Reynolds here. Next offering upstairs.
1 strike.
McCutchen on at first. Nobody out. Ripped into center, base hit. Carlson with a quick throw back in. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here is Connor Joe. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Arenado. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Now a chance for Nick Gonzalez. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate, tie this game. 2 outs. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and now they're out front. It's 2-1.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Cannonball coming. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. His split numbers between June and July there. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Joe. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
This is Dylan Carlson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Grounder might be 2. Cruz to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
First and second, 1 out. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. 2 on, 1 out. Late with the swing there.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The Pirates up by a run here at the top of the second. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Over to Cruz. There's 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cardinals 1. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The third baseman.
When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Whips it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 7. The catcher, Joey.
This is Joey Bart.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger.
1 down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. That misses off the outside edge. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
And now the right fielder, Josh Palacios. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right side. Burleson brings it in for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cardinals 1. Back here at PNC Park, on to the 3rd inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Looking to get the tying run on base. That just misses. 2-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases. and pick up a run.
Inside, just missed. Alec Burleson into St. Louis on deck circle. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls or no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Hayes tossed to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. One now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Here's Nolan Arenado. So the tying run at second. Line to left, and now maybe extra bases. Around third. Relay throw. The tag out. But 1 run scores, and we have a tie ball game.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Schmidt. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He's in safely at second as a run scores.
Second baseman.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't poke around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect.
So 2 down. Brendan Donovan now at the plate. Ball. And another ball. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Out to short. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Pirates 2. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Next pitch misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a good eye there. Andrew McCutchen in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He powers that one out of here, and they tie it up. It's 3-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Next is the Pirates DH, Andrew McCutchen. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Nobody on, nobody out here in the last half of the third. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The line to kick the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Ground ball right side, could be two. The throw to second on to Goldschmidt. That's two.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Digging in, Connor Joe. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch.
2-2.
Got him. And that's the inning. Cannonball coming. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now up for St. Louis, Dylan Carlson. The wind and the pitch. Hammer, could be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Making a move at second base on a pinch run, Michael Ciani. Lars Nootbaar digs in now. Man at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Got it. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Chopped on the ground, and he grabs it foul. 2-2 now. Line and a base hit into right. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 4-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Back to the top of the lineup, Mason Wynn, the next to hit. That's down and in. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Pajes at first, one gone. Two now. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So one out with 2 aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson. The pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. Next pitch misses way outside. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
So coming into the game now on defense, Michael Ciani. He'll be patrolling center field. Now on the bump, Andrew Kittredge.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
The second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Right-handed reliever. Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, O'Neal Cruz. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! A massive home run. It's 4-4. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. A slider batter right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Now batting key Brian Hayes. Tied at 4.
Ball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Joey Bart now. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. That's the third out. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. It's now tied 4-4. Back after this on the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Colin Holderman.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Tied at 4. Towards first, down the line, and it's foul. The 1-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Up the middle, Cruz. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dennis Santana, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Fleming, the left-hander, also throwing. Righty delivers. Stays alive. Line drive, that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Substitution now at first base. Cardinals going with a pinch runner, Matt Tanner. One down, runner at first. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And there's a base hit to the left. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. Really important at bat coming up now.
Go-ahead run on base. Michael Ciani next up for the Cardinals. 2 on, 1 out.
3-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
(3-1) now. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice stop. Over to Cruz. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that A double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they have runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Swings and misses. 2-2. Righty to the plate. Hit hard. That gets through. Runner from third comes across, and it's now 5-4.
Rowley gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
First and second, 2 outs. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. And that one's a little bit low. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Kicks and deals. This one in the air, center field. Taylor gets under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Brian Helsley.
Now save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now into the game, Matt Carpenter. He takes over as the new first baseman. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Palacios.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
And here it comes. And a count 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. The pitch. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him swinging.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, hit the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. And another ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. Last half of inning number 5. And he takes a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Helsley is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss. this, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long